So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, report. Sit home.
Looking to throw, Jackson. And it's picked off, but, yeah, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and it's 3rd down now.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
Jackson now on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left with 4th down here. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
It's a run.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Bears first down.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Williams set to pass. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. Taking a deep shot here. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the first time this game. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19-18.
Now Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying again, following the set. Komet brings it in. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Hard to do better than that. A 66-yard punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Jackson to throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready?
To throw, Williams. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Set up. Hey, check that. Street. Go.
Williams from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And that will not be enough for a first down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early.
Ready.
We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll be set up with third and only one. Here's Williams. Getting out to his left. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Offense in the hurry up here. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Running behind center with Swift. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Nnamdi Madubuike making that stop.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Here we go, second and 9. Completed here to Kmet. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Hey, Alpha, Salat.
In motion, Aguilar. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to it. That doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Jackson now. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. To throw is Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. There he goes, right side. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
Well, they were advancing the ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring drive with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense the early advantage. Was going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
They'll run it again with Henry. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. And this defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cut. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Jackson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line. Here's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. In motion right is Aguilar.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
Henry. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Hey, middle.
Throwing is Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Williams. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. To throw, Williams. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing is Williams. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. To the air, Williams out to his left. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Caleb Williams in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. Williams going to throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson escaping the pressure right. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
Williams to throw from his end zone. And a 1st and goal coming up here inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Middle.
Here's Jackson to throw. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount, they turn the ball over. Terrible.
Quick slant, caught by Moore. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And that went incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
Here's a handoff to Swift running left.
And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Swift.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll run right here with Swift. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Now a give right side Swift.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. On play action, here's Williams. And Allen's got it. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's a big pickup right there, and so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking on play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
2nd, 3rd levels, you could see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. Steps away to his left. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. This is 2nd and 8. On the handoff, this is Swift. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. And now just 3 seconds before the 2-minute warning, they're going to call a timeout here defensively.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation. And taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. From the gun on 3rd down, Williams caught on the slant, and he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DJ Moore, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
Here we go.
They'll try and throw for it. Dancing to his left. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Jackson to throw. This one into the hands of Aguilar. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. Jackson. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Time definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. And this is going to be taken in by the Bears, and it appears they're going to win this game. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that, just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Swift going to try up the middle. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Try to take this home. They'll run. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere. We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the SoDo district of Seattle. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, here we go, hey. Middle. Tuesday.
Right out of the gates, here's Smith. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Hold. Slow ball.
Now Smith. Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No receivers open, so he was forced to put that one into Puget Sound. That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers. And ultimately, a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
Hey, trio left.
Throwing now is Geno. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Jack's left.
Again, Smith. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba. 48 yards. And the Seahawks put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Tyler Scott now from his end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Williams. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Chicago. 55 yards. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Some of the things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Play action. Now Williams. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. After the interception, here's Smith. Man open left side. It's his running back with it. He may go. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 95 yards.
Wow. I mean, we talk about flipping the field. Normally we're saying 40, 50 yards. But how about this play? This is as long a play as you'll see that does not result in a touchdown. From backed up near your own goal line to now first and goal. What a play right there.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Hey, go flip her up, flip her up.
From the gun, here's Smith. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Seahawks are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make the score 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think
he's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 29. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Here's Williams. He's going to look deep for more. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore, 54 yards. And the Bears have got it back to within a score. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
To throw is Smith. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a second down and 4. Here's a handoff to Swift.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A handoff, Swift running to the left.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Running is Swift. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have the Bears first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Throwing is Williams.
On the move to it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
To throw, Williams. Complete on the quick throw to Moore.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And now there's yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Looking to throw is Williams.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Santos' kick is up and through, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
1 second, all that remains.
The final shot here before break. Smith.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Fan.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff, and the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Third quarter starts with a run from Swift.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Now a carry for Swift.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to it.
Now 2nd and 5.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
Touchdown, Chicago!
DeAndre Swift, 33 yards. And the Bears have taken the lead here this third quarter. A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync. The line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync, and the field tilted. And that's where we get the term running downhill, because when you've got that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Line. Hey, it's a clip.
Back to throw, Smith. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Going deep for Walker. And he's got it inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Ken Walker,
49 yards.
and the Seahawks have retaken a third quarter lead.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right, where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
First down, and they go with Swift again.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
2nd and 7. To the air, Williams. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
On is Santos for the Bears field goal.
Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. Santos' kick is up and through, and that'll bring him back within a point.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Alert! Middle. Tuesday. There we go.
A shotgun snap for Smith. He hits his target, Lockett. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
49, flip it off, 49.
Throwing is Smith. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To the air again, Smith. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now it's Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
No ball.
On 4th down, Smith. And that is incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Bears will get the football back. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down but come up empty.
But I actually like the call. And the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop them. I like the confidence he showed.
To throw, it's Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
How about the timing on that one? Where they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, ball's out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Williams. And Allen's got it.
And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, here's Swift.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He's back to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Julian Love picks it.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this game not quite over yet, and we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And he is in for a Seattle touchdown.
Kenneth Walker,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Seahawks use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Seahawks now line up for the 2-point conversion.
Smith. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. Should have been picked, probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Oh, that's true. You've said that before.
Oh, it's some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's caught. It's DeAndre Carter. And out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
back to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now 1st and goal. Here's Swift. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
Williams going to throw for it.
And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
This is 1st and 10.
No ball, no ball. Here we go, here we go. Look, Jackson left, Jackson left. Here we go,
Smith's going to throw it. Gets this to Fant.
Gets through, and now an opening. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
49, flip her off, 49. Here we go,
Smith. Going right back to Fant.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Well, that clock had run awfully low. Now, obviously, no hesitation. Bring out the field goal unit. Try to win it.
And no one happier about that clock stopping than the field goal unit. Now they can take their time, get set, and try and execute what they need for the game-winning field goal.
And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. Here for 1st and 10. Williams going to throw on the first play. He's going to tuck it and go.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams going to look deep, looking for more. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. 3rd down coming up.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. They face 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. This pass caught right side, it's Allen. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. They'll go again with Swift. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, it's Williams. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Heenan, Allen, touchdown Chicago. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He's got it. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Here's Baker to begin with a pass. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Run. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Hey, alert!
Here comes Otten in motion. They'll go. Mayfield. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. On 1st down, it's Swift. Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw is Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. On 1st down is Mayfield. Open man downfield. That's Godwin.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They motion the slot man left. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. They'll try to set up the screen here. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short, down at the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bucs are on the board. It's now 14-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
33. Good. Real.
Here comes Otten in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Hey, 133. Up. Run. Hey, alert!
Now Mayfield. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
Regular. Kings.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Again, working deep downfield. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing is Baker. Down the field, it's Evans. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we have reached halftime, and the visiting Bears are in front as we toss it an hour or so east to Orlando, and Jonathan Coachman standing by for the EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. It's complete to Evans.
Let's go.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Mayfield. Right back to Evans. He's got it again. To throw is Mayfield. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams to the left side. He's got Kmet. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Williams. A quick slant. Looked in by Moore. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Williams to the air once more. That's a short throw caught by Kmet. And he will score. Cole Kmet, touchdown Chicago.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Zion McCollum.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Slot receiver headed right. From the gun, it's Mayfield. You'll look underneath here for Irving. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Hey, alert 33. What's that?
Baker to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Run, run, run. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Regular, regular, regular. Done.
They'll go. Mayfield. To the sideline, he's got it. The official says yes, the feet are in, and they convert on 4th down. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Run, run, run. Kings, Kings, Kings. What's that?
Mayfield to throw. That's Otten, open downfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the... They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Set. Pistol, pistol, pistol. What's that?
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
What's that?
Throwing is Mayfield. There's Evans. He's got it. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. There's that man again. Another catch. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Big play. 3rd and goal coming up. Here comes Otten in motion. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he will score! Game on! Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers are back within 6. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second down and 3. Here's Swift. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the 1st down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Pistol, pistol, pistol.
Here comes Otten in motion. They'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Otten. It is 2nd down and 5.
Alert, alert! Alert! Real, real, real. Hey, alert 33! What's that?
Now Mayfield. Toward the sideline, he's got Evans. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
Up, up!
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Run, run, run. Done.
To throw is Mayfield. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
On second down, Baker. Godwin working the right side. And the Bucs are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now, second and goal.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
Here comes Otten in motion. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute. So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's first down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to look downfield once again. And that's going to be intercepted. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So a win here for the